lovelies, you're welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my channel, you're very welcome. Please kindly subscribe, like, share. I always share amazing recipes, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell. That way you're the first person to know whenever I share a new recipe. Today I'll be teaching how to make this fluffy donuts as well as the trendy milk donuts that is everywhere. So if this is what you're interested in, come let's do this together. So here are the ingredients we'll be using. Making use of flour, we'll be making use of yeast, we'll be making use of egg, we'll be making use of butter, we'll be making use of sugar, and we'll be making use of water. Do not worry, I will drop the exact measurement of all the ingredients you're seeing here. So just go to the description box and you'll get them all. So in our bowl of flour, I've already sifted this flour. I added my sugar. Into my sugar, I'm going to be adding my yeast, and then I'll be adding my egg. And then I'll be adding half of the butter I already measured. We will be using the remaining one as the recipe continues. You will see how I used the remaining one. So I'm going to mix all of this together just the way you're seeing. It's not like I'm trying to form any crumble or anything. I just like incorporating those ingredients together first before adding my water, which I just did right now. And I'm going to mix this until it formed partially a dough, just to gather all of them together in the bowl, just the way you're seeing it. Don't worry. At the beginning of this mixing, it's always very stretchy and sticky, but once you start kneading and doing it, before you know it, the stickiness stops. So the next thing you do is to transfer this to your work surface, and you have to sprinkle some flour. Always do your flour lightly sprinkle some flour on your work surface. Don't overload the flour on the table, all right? And so we'll be transferring that dough to the table and we'll be kneading. Guys, let me tell you, the secret of a fluffy and nice light airy donut is your kneading. You have to devote time to this. If you have a stand mixer that can do this for you, please by all means do it, because trust me, this thing saps energy like crazy. So I've been kneading this for like 10 minutes now. This is after 10 minutes of kneading. It's still sticky, but it will get better. So the remaining half of that butter that we used at the beginning, that we took half in the beginning, I am adding it to this, and then I will continue kneading. All right, so that's why I divided the butter into two. This other half will also help your kneading easy. All right, so we'll continue kneading. I am using my hand to knead. It takes a lot of arm work, I'm not going to lie to you. This thing consumes strength, but just keep giving yourself hope that I'm going to be eating this in your malicious stuff very, very soon. It's always my strength whenever I'm kneading donuts. All right, so I've been kneading. I'll just use my scraper to scrape them. If you notice, the stickiness has reduced a little. That's to tell you that the dough is coming up together. It's not as sticky as when we started, and so I'll continue kneading. I kneaded this for roughly close to 28 to 30 minutes with my hand. Guys, it was not easy. See, you have to devote time to kneading your donut if you want an airy donut. And this is how you know that you've done a very good job. If you poke your hand, it comes back up immediately. See, poke your hand, it comes back up immediately. That's how you know you kneaded your donut very, very well. So I'm just giving you a clue, okay? So now I've just prepared my where I'll be placing the donut after I form them into balls. So you will be using a brown paper. You can use a baking paper if you have. Just sprinkle some flour on it, cut them in pieces just the way you're seeing it, and then you set that aside. You also be needing a scale. The reason why you be needing this scale is so that all your donuts will be of the same size. So please invest in scale. All right, so I've divided my dough into two now, and we're going to start forming the ball. So I just lightly floured my surface again. See, lightly flour, don't pack flour and put inside. And so all my donut, I want to be doing them each should be 100 grams, and that is why I told you you'll be needing a scale. All right, so each of it, I want it to be 100 grams. So I'm going to be cutting the dough until I achieve that. I'll keep putting it back on the scale gradually until I'm able to achieve 100 grams before I form it into a ball dough. All right, if you want to do 75 grams is left, if you want to do 80 grams, depending on the size you want your donut to be. All right, so it solely depends on you. It's not an easy thing trying to get this thing, and me, I like being very accurate. So I will cut, I'll remove, I will add. I was just laughing at myself here. I'm like, now wow, perfectionist. Don't mind me, Jerry. All right, so yay, I finally got to the 100 grams. God, if you see how I was happy when I got this much. But the thing is, once you do the first one, trust me, getting the others is always easier. So here's how I form my ball. Just watch. So you press it lightly like this, and then you fold them in. All right, so you've seen what I've done. You just smoothen all the surfaces, pack them and put under like this, just the way you're seeing it, and then you roll. Simple. You can even still transfer this roll into your work surface, you know, just to smoothen it more and more. That's most of the time I even use my work surface to roll it. Shall you see what I'm doing? You do your hand, like you cup it into your hand like this, yes, and then you roll. And that way you will get a perfect round ball that is very, very smooth. There won't be any gaps at all. If you notice any place that is not smooth, you can put it back and still roll it until you've gotten that perfect round shape. That's just it. You roll and roll and roll. Trust me, you get your perfect round shape. And then I'll be transferring this to one of the parchment paper that I've already dusted with flour, just the way you're seeing it. And then I'll set it aside. I'll keep measuring 100 grams until I've finished and exhausted my whole dough. And then if you want to get a ring donut, like that donut that used to have hole inside the middle, you just do something like this. You roll, you get your round ball. And then this is my nozzle. I use it for piping when I'm baking. All right. There's actually a donut cutter for that, but me, I always improvise because not everybody has those things. So if you have anything that has a small round shape like this, just get your dough round, and then you make another hole, another circular hole in the middle, and that way you get your ring donut. I'm just trying to show you how to get a ring donut, and then you set it aside. Your ring donut is already ready to be set aside. All right, so here I've done all the doughs. I think I got about 10 donuts and one ring donut from. That's like 11 altogether. All right, and then I'm going to set this aside to rest. This rested for about 45 to 50 minutes, and it has doubled in size, just the way you're seeing it, and is ready to be fried. So I've heated up my oil. Please don't make your oil to be too hot. So to fry, you just lift it up from the paper and just put it in the oil slowly. Don't double it, okay? So I have added like 4. Don't overcrowd your frying pan. Allow space for it, okay? So you allow one side to fry, and then you flip to the other side. Please allow the one side to fry for about 1 minute before you flip to the other side. You need about roughly two minutes to fry this, okay? So I've finished. The other side is also ready, and then I'm transferring it into my sieve that I've already layered my kitchen towel on, just to absorb some of the oil, okay? So just do the same when you're frying. So I'm just removing this from oil, and then I'll do this until I have finished frying all my donuts. See how they are looking. Chai! You're malicious. This is, tell me, see, from even this video, the way you're seeing this, you already know how fluffy, light, airy this donut is. Like, gosh, guys, this donut was super fluffy. Like, when I gave it to my client, she was just like, man, you're good. Seriously. And why is it like this? Because I invested time in kneading. So please invest time in kneading. So the trendy milk donut that is everywhere is just your donut dipped in milk and has a milk filling in it. That's just what it is. So this is powdered milk in my plate. I just lightly dust. I don't like pouring so much milk on it. Just light dusting. If you want so much milk, please feel free to pour all the milk you want, but me, I prefer it very lightly dusted. All right, so you just dip the donut into your powdered milk, just the way I'm doing it, like this. Dust it all over it like this, okay? And then you set that aside. So you see how I'm dusting it? I like it lightly dusted. I do not like that one. There are some, you see milk will be all over it. Not my thing. But if that's what you like, please feel free, enjoy yourself, okay? So we'll be adding the filling inside. I'm just using my kitchen scissors to make a hole in the middle of the donut, and then we'll be filling it with the milk filling. That is actually all about this milky donut that is reigning or trending everywhere. All right. So once you finish filling it with your milk filling, your milk donut is super ready. Please put the filling as much as you want to. Any amount of fillings. Some will open their own like this. Will be fillings, will be everywhere. Please fill it up as you like. See now, it's milking, it's donuting, it's yummy. All right, guys. So here's our donut. I'm just trying to show you how. Look at now how fluffy it's looking inside. All right, so with this recipe and following the method I have given to you, trust me, you will not make mistakes getting your fluffy donut. And if you've watched to this extent, please kindly subscribe to my channel. I share amazing recipes that you can convert to convert to businesses that can give you money. You will never ever regret being part of this channel. Until I see you next time, I love you so much. Bye.